Yeah, I can see you.
So what you're going to do is we're going to start off with a little series just to get your body moving. And to get a little heat in your body, and then we'll, we may even do, I may kind of switch gears on you since to keep you from having to move around too much. But let's actually start off, Ellen, with, let me make sure you can see me. Okay. You're going to start off with a squat to row.
Okay.
And Ellen, so what this is again, if you're standing nice and tall, handles at chest height, you're going to lean back, you're going to squat, come up, pull in, extend back out, right? Down, up and back, in, out. Down, up and back, in, out. Yes. Great. Great, Ellen. Let's go 10 to 15. 3. 5. Again, 10 to 15, you're in control. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. All right, 10 to 15, you're in control.
Okay, 15.
13. 14. Last one here, Ellen. 15. All right, nice work. You're resting. Can you see me okay?
Yes, I can.
All right, so we did this the first time we trained together via Zoom. What you're going to do is you're going to, I call this a touchdown to knee raise. You're going to stand where the handles are roughly at hip height. And if you extend your arms out, you can feel a little bit of resistance. So almost like you got your hands on a countertop, right? Then from here, we're going to step our right foot right in the middle between our hands. We're going to spread your hands just a little bit, and you're going to extend. You're going to hinge forward. And as you forward, you're going to extend that leg back. And there's a soft bend in that right knee. And then you're going to drive that knee up and through. So we're going to go back and out, up and through, back and out, up and through.
Okay.
So it's just a single leg hip hinge to knee raise. And we're just opening up the back side. You're stretching out, opening up your hamstrings, opening up your glutes, and then working a little bit of balance as you drive your hip through. The big thing is just when you come up, you don't want to be leaning back. You want to be standing nice and tall.
Okay. Can you do it one more time, Jordan?
Of course. Right, so standing nice and tall, I'm going to send back, and then I'm going to come up. And when I come up, right, I'm not leaning back. I'm standing nice and tall. So I'm working a little bit of balance. The TRX is just kind of there to guide you. And to give you a little bit of support. Yeah, great, Ellen. Now you're not going to lean back though. That's the only thing, right? So as you stand up, I want you to stand straight up.
Straight up.
Yeah, and it's almost like the handles come forward a little bit. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Hinge. And then you're swinging that knee up and through, driving that knee up. Hinge. Swinging that knee through, driving up, and not leaning back, but standing tall. Yeah. Great. Great, Ellen. Again, same thing, 10 to 15. Great. Yeah, 10 to 15. I'm not exactly sure where you are, but my guess is probably around between 10 and 12. Yep. Great, 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 great. All right. Nice work. Let's go one more here. And then let's do the same thing on that other side. Now, Ellen, watch this. When you come up, what's going to kind of help is when you come up, keep those arms nice and straight, right? This is what's going to give you a little bit more base of support. If we bend those elbows, you got less base of support. But if you keep those arms straight, you got a little bit more base of support. And it's like you want to keep gentle tension on those handles at all the time.
Okay, try it.
Yeah, so I would step back just a little bit further if you can, right? And now extend your arms straight out in front of you without leaning back. So stand nice and tall, but push those handles forward. Yeah, now stand up nice and tall. Now imagine as you're pushing those handles forward, imagine like your hands were on a countertop or a nice hard surface.
Oh, okay.
It's almost like you're supporting yourself with that hard surface as you stand nice and tall. Now those arms are going to really stay like that the entire time, right? In the sense that it's almost like the hands are on a track, and as you reach the torso forward, the hands go forward, and as you pull back it up, the hands come back. Yeah, great, 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 great. Yeah, great, Ellen. Again, that looks great. $15. 16. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm kind of messing you up.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either.
Okay. 10 to 15. 10 to 15. Great, 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 great. You got to be coming close. Great, Ellen. How you doing?
Good.
All right. Yeah, right. It's tough because it's all about balance. Hey, let's have you move on. What we're going to do now is we're going to do something called a face pull. And I'm going to show you what that is. I think we've done these before. We may have. So from here, what you're going to do is you're going to come into a row. So again, handles at chest height. We're going to extend back. And from here, you're going to do basically like a row. But what I want you to play with, and let's just check in, make sure head and neck, neck feels good. If it doesn't, let's switch this. But you're going to roll as you pull in. You're going to roll the thumbs down, and the elbows are going to roll up and back, right? So as you roll, thumbs go down, elbows up and back. And what I like to imagine is like you're bringing. So it's like I'm bringing my knuckles, my index knuckles towards my cheeks, right? So it's like I'm bringing my index knuckles towards my cheeks. So that end position, the thumbs are down, the elbows are up, and you've got some rotation, external rotation to happen at the shoulder joint. Yeah, and this is going to work all those muscles in the upper back, muscles in the shoulder blades.
Okay.
Yeah, now you know what you can do, Ellen, is tighten those straps up a little bit. give yourself a little, take a little bit of the slack out of the straps.
Oh.
Do you see where that is?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I think that'll help you.
Is that too long?
What's that?
They're too long?
Yeah, I think it'll help you, you know, it'll help you with your leverage. If you can't do it, that's okay. That's okay. I don't want it to be too cumbersome for you.
Oh, yeah. Right. Well, I'll have to play with it. Oh, there we go. Well, that's a little bit better. I'll play
Yeah.
with it.
Okay. Yeah, and it's you know, it's often a little bit more comfortable, but not necessary
Okay.
to manipulate the straps.
Well, I don't want to take our time. I'll just I'll do it. Let's have to get them even. Sweet.
And then you just want to make sure they're even.
Yeah, this will do for now. They're not even, but it's okay.
Can you even them out?
I think that I need to even up.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's going to just feel awkward.
Yeah.
What's the name brand of that suspension strap?
It's called Oh No.
Oh no?
Okay.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I'll try to get this one. This. They've been out here for a couple of years.
Have they? Is it's kind of rusted?
Yeah.
Yeah. That I know. I've got a system that's like that too. And again, just as long as you feel secure, because sometimes when they rust, the spring goes and the straps are not as secure. So if that's the case, just be careful when you first pull, you know, make sure before you lean back on them that they're really secure.
Okay. I just one more time. Yeah, we should probably take them down. Okay, I think we got it. I'll work on it. Okay.
Great, Ellen. And give them a nice big tug and just make sure they're not going to go anywhere. Great. Yeah. So again, right? So when you're pulling, right, the end position, the thumbs go down. It's like you're trying to bring your index knuckle to your cheek.
I can't remember where I am. Like this?
Just like that. Yeah, just like that. And as you pull in, right, the thumbs are going to roll down, the elbows are going to roll up. So yeah, it's like as you pull, and then as you go out, your palms are going to face each other. Yeah, right? Pull in like your index knuckle to your cheek, and then palms face each other as you extend out. Yep. And then you're going to roll the thumbs up as you extend. Yeah, beautiful, Ellen. That's it. And then you're going to roll in. Now, let's just check in with the shoulders, make sure there's nothing funny, no impingement, no clicking, no popping. Yeah, great, 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 great. Let's just go 5 to 10 more. You're in control. How does this feel?
Feels good.
Good, good. Great, Ellen. Inhale, exhale. 5. Let's go 5 more if you feel good. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Last one. Beautiful. All right. Nice. How are you feeling?
Good. That's a hard one. I can feel my muscles.
Good. Good.
But I don't have. Yeah.
What's that?
I can feel my muscles I don't have.
Right. No, I know it's weird. It's different, right? It's different.
Yeah.
Hey, so now we're gonna do another upper body pull. We're gonna do a bicep curl, and I'll show you. So same kind of thing, same setup, but you're moving in the opposite direction. So now as I pull, I want to bring the pinky knuckle towards my cheek, and my elbows come up and in, right? So pinky knuckle towards my cheek, elbows up and in. Pinky knuckles towards my cheek, elbows in. So Ellen, the last time, right, we were doing this, elbows up and out, thumbs down. Now you're doing the opposite. You're going elbows in, thumbs out.
Do I start out like this?
Yep. Yeah, great, Ellen. Yeah, exactly. Now what I want you to do is think more pinky knuckle to cheek, and the elbows stay nice up and high. So the elbows roll in and up. Yeah, our elbows roll in and up. Beautiful. So you're really working the bicep, the front of that upper arm.
Wow.
Yeah, right? Great. Exhale. 5. Inhale. Exhale. 6. Inhale. Exhale. 7. Inhale. Yeah. Elbows up and in. 8. Yeah. So you really have to squeeze those hands. Exhale. 9. Inhale. 10 to 15. You're in control. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. Last one here, Ellen. 15. All right. Nice. You're resting. How are you feeling?
That's hard.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
so while you're recovering, I'm going to show you the next exercise we're going to do.
Okay.
We're going to do something called a skater squat. Now, what this is, your setup is going to be the same as you were when you did that touchdown to knee raise, right? Only this time, we're going to do less of a hip hinge and more of a squat. So what I want you to do, and actually I want you to stand back a little bit further. Actually, no, let's keep you forward. The hands are going to go forward, but you're going to come into a little bit of a hinge and a squat. So we're not doing hip hinge. I want you to think a little bit more. If this, think about it like this. If this is maximal hip hinge, we want combination of hip hinge and knee bend.
Knee bend. Okay.
Right?
Oh, that looks really hard. Okay.
Yeah, just a single leg squat. And again, you're not leaning back. Think about the hands kind of coming forward as you send that leg back.
The hands are coming forward.
Mm-hmm. So the setup is the same as your hands are going to be like your head. Yeah, great, Ellen. Yep. Yeah, great, 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 great. And you should feel this in that right quad.
Okay, yeah.
4, yeah, inhale. Exhale, 5, 10 to 15. Exhale, 6. And what you can play with your balance is the further the hands go apart, the more base of support you have.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, great. 9, and you're in control of the depth. 10. 10 to 15, 11, 12, 13, 14. Last one here, Ellen. 15. All right, nice work. Again, you're going to rest, you're going to recover. We'll do the same thing on that other side. Again, let your breathing normalize. We go when you're ready.
Am I putting my leg up too?
Nope, you don't have to on this one. If you want to, you can, but this is, again, this one's more about making sure you're getting that squat, right? So this is making sure that knee's bending just as much as that hip is hinging. Yeah. So that's the difference, is that we're making sure that knee's releasing forward as we send the hips back. We're coming into that single leg squat. Yeah, that's great, Ellen. Great, 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 great. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. 14. Last one here. All right, nice. How you feeling?
Good.
Hey, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna do some upper body push exercises again using the TRX. We'll keep you on the TRX today. Since you're set up, this is you're in a good angle, and let's make it work.
Okay.
So Ellen, the first thing we're gonna do, and I think you should be good strap wise. You know that exercise that we do, that pull over? That we do with the dumbbells?
Like that? Okay, yeah, kind of.
So we're going to do the same thing with the TRX. Now what you're going to do, let me just angle up a little bit, is we're going to take the straps, and as long as it's comfortable, you're going to actually grab the straps, and what you're going to do is you're going to walk forward, and from here, I like to interlace my thumbs around the strap. You don't have to. You can just handle it side by side, but I kind of like to interlace my thumbs around the strap. And then what you're going to do is you're going to let the body come through, and then you're going to pull the body up and out. Let the body come through, pull the body up and out. All right, let the body come through, pull the body up and out. And again, when you're in this position, right, you want to make sure core is engaged, glutes are turned on, you're making this solid plank position. And then we're just going to bring the body forward, almost like you're going to throw a ball. Or again, like that pullover we do on the ball or on the floor.
Okay.
Yeah, so this, you want to face away from the tree, right? You're going to want to face away from the tree. You're going to want to grab the straps. And Ellen, if it's possible, can you angle me a little more towards your left? Yeah, that's great. Now you're going to actually grab the straps on this one, right? So not the handles, but the straps. I'm sorry, not the underneath, right? Underneath the handles where that little loop is. Yeah, that's where you're going to grab. You know, yep. Yeah, great. Now again, just make sure you're in a nice, comfortable position. And here's what I like to do. I like to bring the thumbs towards the handle, right?
Um,
The thumbs are going to go towards the handle.
okay.
So you're kind of grabbing what's called a neutral wrist position.
I guess.
I know, it's a little funny, right?
So like this?
Yeah, can you see where my hand is on the strap?
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, yeah. Great. And Ellen, actually, that's a pretty good position.
Yeah, I can do it right here.
Yeah. And actually, can you, well, I think when you step back, it should be perfect. Yeah.
Step back.
Yep. Just, yeah. Again, just make sure you're in a good position for you, right? And then what you're doing is you're letting the body come through. You're letting the body come forward only as far as feels right for you. Keep the hands together. And you want to think back behind you. Now, you may be a little bit too deep. Actually, let's have you walk a little to your right side. Yeah, so you're a little bit more at an angle. Then I can actually see. You okay?
Yeah.
Is that secure up there?
I think so. But then I'm way up here. So
Yeah, I don't want you to be up there. Then I can't see him.
Okay.
But yeah, you what you can do is, I mean, you can even go back where you were, Ellen. If it I can't really tell if the ground permits you to. But what you want to think about is the hands are going to come through. So as you're going to come forward in between the hands. Yeah. So go ahead and bring the hands. Yeah, perfect. There you go. And then it's like you're bringing the arms overhead or the hands back towards your forehead. Yeah, great, Ellen. That's it. And then you're coming back. Yeah. And it's not a huge movement. And what you should feel is a stretch in your shoulders, in your back, your lats. And the big thing is that the core is staying engaged too, right? You're bringing the hips and shoulders together. Yep, you look good. 6. Where do you feel this?
What am I doing?
Where do you feel it?
Oh, I feel it in my arms.
Perfect. Back of the arms?
Yeah, the back of the arms.
Yeah, great, great. Great, Ellen. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Last one here. 15. All right. Nice work. How was that?
It was good. It was good. I think I'll change these later.
Do you feel, the most important thing, do you feel secure?
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as you feel secure. I just don't want you to feel at risk.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, well, let's move you on. We're going to come into a push-up using the TRX. Have you ever used a push-up on the TRX or done a push-up on the TRX?
I don't think so. No.
All right. So
I haven't used it all that much.
Ellen, what we're going to do is, what you're going to do is you're going to stand nice and tall. So I'm standing nice and tall. Arms are out, directly out in front of me, in line with my shoulders. From here, I'm going to get everything nice and engaged. Core's engaged. And then I'm going to walk my body back as far as feels right for me. And then I'm going to lower down and press up and out. Right? So it's the same thing that we do on the squat rack, in the gym,
Okay,
right?
Okay.
So you're going to face away from the tree. Back is going to be to the tree.
Oh.
And this time you're grabbing the handles.
Okay. Okay.
And again, you're standing nice and tall. And then you're going to be just like you do with the row. You start to walk the feet back towards the tree so you get more of a hinge in the body. The shoulders stay back and down. And then you're bringing that body through by bending the elbow. So this is your dumbbell chest press.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep, great, Ellen. There you go. That looks good. Exhale as you press. 10 to 15. 6, 7. Exhale. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. Nice. How was that?
Yeah, that was good. That felt good.
Where do you feel that?
My lats.
Yeah. Okay. That actually is good because hopefully you're finding support right from that position. You know, you want to be here when you come down as opposed to here.
Oh, okay. Was I doing that?
You looked good. It's a little challenging to tell from that angle because I'm kind of just seeing your back.
Yeah,
But from that angle, you look good.
Okay.
You know, it's tough in this kind of situation because I can't move around you, and that's what I obviously usually do in the gym.
Yeah.
But but from most exercises, Ellen, that we do, the more I can see your profile, does that make sense? And it's tough, I know, and so I don't want you to, feel like, I mean, that's just something to keep in mind as we set up, is the more I can see you from an angle, the more information that gives me.
Okay. I could put this somewhere else. I'll think about it.
Yeah, and no worries. If we can't, that's okay too. We will make do. The number one thing is you feel secure with the equipment that you're using and the position in the environment that you're in.
Yeah.
Hey, well, let's move on. So what's that?
How short are yours? How short should this be?
You know, it always depends on what you're doing, right? It depends on what you're doing. I think kind of for a general, I would much rather have them be a little bit longer than shorter if it's hard to manipulate them, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. And so what do you think about
probably about, if it was one of these things where we wanted to just set it up and not have to move it, then roughly between hip and knee height.
Right there.
Yeah, so probably like more mid-thigh, handles light, but handles at like mid-thigh or slightly, or in between mid-thigh and knee. Yeah.
Oh, down there.
That we can make that work, Ellen.
Okay.
The big thing is if I can see you from an angle, right? Like if you were able to kind of do your exercises from where you're standing right now, I don't know if that's permissible based on the floor, but that would be the ideal.
Okay. I might be able to do this on the other side.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Like right here, right? There's no beams.
Is that possible? Now, how do you feel with the straps? Do you feel like it's secure?
Oh, I'll make them go around.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, even there is good.
Okay, you could do there, and I could.
Yeah. But again, I just want to make sure you feel, number one, you feel secure with the equipment and the environment.
Okay. Okay,
Well, hey, let's go back through, right? So we're going to start from the top, and we're going to start back at this guy, right? We're going to start back at that touchdown to knee raise, right? Touchdown to knee raise. And again, just the big thing is to make sure that your setup, again, handles at hip height, right? And that those hands are on, like they're on a track, right? So you're not leaning back as you come up, you're standing nice and tall, driving through that foot, engaging your glutes. Yeah, great, Ellen. And we're just working balance here.
I'm standing up, right? Am I doing this right?
6. Yep, but just again, think those handles come forward as you come up, right? You want to, you're not leaning back, you're standing nice and tall. 7, right? Push those handles forward as you come up. Right, the handles go forward. Yeah, handles stay forward. 10. Yeah, there you go. Handles stay forward. 11. So you're finding that support through your hands. 12, and that grounded foot. Yeah, great, Ellen. So we're challenging balance. Let's go one more here. And then we'll do that same thing on the other side. And again, this is the one where we want that maximal hip hinge, minimal knee bend. Yeah, great, Ellen. Right, so you should feel a stretch in that hamstring and that glute, that whole back side of your right leg. Great, 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 great. 5. Keeping the handles forward. 6, yeah, as you come up. Great. 7, keeping those handles forward. 8, drive that knee up. 9. So, right, you don't want to pull those handles back. Keep them in front of your body. 10, keep those arms extended. Yeah, keeping those arms extended. Great, Ellen. 2 more. 14. Last one here. 15. Great. Again, you're resting, you're recovering. We're coming into your face pull. And Ellen, this is that one where, right, you're coming into that row, but the elbows, as you come up, the elbows roll down, the elbows roll up, the thumbs roll down, right? And we're bringing that index knuckle to your cheek. Yeah, great. Yep, and as long as it feels good, let that index knuckle come towards your cheek and the thumbs roll. Yeah, there you go. And the thumbs roll down. Yep, thumbs roll down, elbows roll up, index knuckle to your cheek. Yes, great, Ellen. Again, as long as it feels good on your shoulder joint. Yeah, so we're always just assessing those shoulders. 8, inhale. Exhale. 9, inhale. Exhale. 10, inhale. Exhale. 11, inhale. Exhale. 12, inhale. Exhale. 13, inhale. Exhale. 14. Last one here, Ellen. 15. Now again, you're going to rest and we'll come right into your bicep curl. And this is that one where we're doing the exact opposite, right? So the elbows are going to come in and up as the pinky knuckle comes towards our face. And then again, right, elbows stay high, pinky knuckle towards the face. Thumbs roll out, elbows roll in, right? Thumbs roll out, elbows roll in. Yes. Great, Ellen. 2. Yeah, we're keeping those elbows nice and high. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Nice, Ellen. 10 to 15. 13. 14. Last one here. 15. All right. Nice. How you feeling?
Good.
Those are tough.
They are. I don't know if I was doing those right.
Where do you feel it?
In my arm.
Yeah, good. You look good. You look good. Yeah, it should all in through here, right? All in through here.
Yeah, yeah.
Ellen, so here's what we got next. We're going to come back into that. It's called a skater squat. And I'm going to show you a little variation, right? So.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to get some water.
Oh, go for it.
Okay.
All right. So, Ellen, this is that one where, again, just like in the beginning, right, just like the first exercise, what you're doing is you're going to hinge, right? But we're adding the knee bend, right? So the knee's going to bend, the hip's going to hinge. And then here, what you can do is you can let that hip go back a little bit across the midline. So, or sorry, the knee go back a little bit across the midline. So if you notice what I'm doing, right? Yeah, that exactly. Almost like I'm trying to tap. I'm tapping my left foot at like 5 o'clock, right? Yeah, right. And that just gets a little bit of glute activation as well.
Okay.
Right, right. Exactly. Yeah. So, what's that?
Can I do them here?
You can, right? It's a little bit more challenging on your balance without the TRX. So actually, if you feel more comfortable doing it there, go for it. If not, use that TRX. The one thing the TRX is going to provide you is it's going to allow you to get comfortably in a deeper position to work those muscles.
Okay, let me try it with that.
Yeah, great, Ellen. And again, the arms stay extended, right? And you're not leaning back on this one, right? Just like in the beginning, you're actually standing nice and tall. And as you bring that, as you squat, the arms actually reach forward. You reach the arms forward for counterbalance. Yeah. And and keep those arms extended. Yeah. And then you're just standing up nice and tall, right? You're going to come into that squat. And then you're just going to stand up nice and tall. Yep. Come into that squat. Stand up nice and tall. Exactly, right? And you're not leaning back as you come up. You're just standing tall. Yeah, great, Ellen. Great, great, great. Yeah. 13, 14. Great. Let's go one more here. How was that?
can
You
see
feel like
that.
you're starting to get it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then again, we'll do that same thing on the other side. When you're ready, arms are going to stay extended. And as you hinge, right, as you squat, the hands go forward to provide you with counterbalance. And it's like you always want to have a little bit of tension on the TRX straps. I always say that imagine like the TRX straps are like guitar strings. You want them to be slightly taut the entire time, right? Does that make sense? So go ahead and even from that position, go ahead and extend your arms. Yeah, find that tension in the straps. And then as you squat, it's like you're pushing the handles forward to give counterbalance and to keep tension on those TRX straps. Yeah, great, Ellen. Yeah, keep those TRX straps slightly taut. Yep. Great. Six, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, standing up nice and tall. 10, 11, 12, 10 to 15. You're in control. 13, 14. Last one here, Ellen. 15. All right, nice work. So again, we're going to come back to all your upper body push exercises. So, right, we'll come back, grabbing the straps. You're going to grab the straps, grabbing the little, this portion of the strap. And this is that one, let me straighten this up a little bit. This is that one where, again, we're bringing the body through and coming back up. Core's nice and engaged. Glutes are nice and engaged. And again, you're facing away from your anchor point or facing away from the tree on this one.
Okay.
Yep.
What am I doing?
Say it again, Ellen.
What am I doing?
So right from there, right, you're going to grab. You're going to come back and go forward and up, right? You're letting the body come through, and it's almost like you're throwing a ball, right? Like you're throwing a ball. Or again, this is a pullover, so sort of like we do the pullover with the dumbbells, right? We have the dumbbells together. Same idea. Yep, you're going to keep those hands together, right? Keep the hands together, right? Yep, so you're going to bring your hands together, and then you're going to let the body come through. Yeah.
I think I have to, is that right?
Mm-hmm. The only thing I want you to do is loop your thumbs together in the straps, so it'll kind of help keep those hands together.
Oh, I'm supposed to do that.
Yep. Yeah, great, Ellen. And you can bend those elbows to the extent that feels right for you. Yeah. And we're just, again, we're checking in with those shoulders, making sure it feels good. Great, 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 great. Inhale, exhale. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Last one here, Ellen. 15. All right. How are you feeling?
I don't think I was doing that right. I'm
It's
feeling
It's a
good.
tough one. Where are you feeling it?
In my arms.
Okay, yeah. I mean, so we're going after all of these guys.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So Ellen, now we're going to come into that push-up, right? Again, you're going to face away from the anchor point or face away from the tree, right? Standing nice and tall, shoulders back and down. We're going to walk the feet back towards the tree so you're hinged. And then this is where you lower the body through, press up and out. Lower the body through, press up and out. This is your dumbbell chest press, right? This is that rack push-up. That squat rack push-up. So the arms are going to go down. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Yep, that, just like that, Ellen. Then you're bending the elbows and let the body come through. Yeah, so it's forward. Now, I don't want you to let your arms come up, right? Let your elbows bend, let your body go through. Yes. And if it seems too much, walk back a little bit, right? So the elbows. Yeah, so bring those arms down. Yep, there you go. So the arms are right, and extend them out a little bit more. Extend those arms out. Yeah, right about there. And then you're just gonna you're gonna open the hands up, elbows bend. Take those hands nice and wide. Let me show you one more time, Ellen. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So,
Sorry.
right, the big thing with this, right, is you want to think right here. Remember how we used to press onto the bar at the dumbbell squat rack? And then you let the body come forward and through. Yeah, there you go. That looks great. And then you're just pressing the body away. Yep, that's it, Ellen. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. That looks great.
Okay.
Yep. Shoulders back and down. Yep. Great, Ellen. There you go. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15.
Okay.
All right, nice.
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Hey, we got one more, right? And we did this one in the very beginning. I forgot to rotate through it the second time around, so we'll hit it at the end. We're going to do that squat to row, Ellen. And this is that one where you're going, right? You're going to squat, come up and back, and pull in, right? Out, down, up, and in. Out, down, up, and in. And this is where you're going to be facing the tree, right? You're going to face the tree. Yep. And again, we're going to lean back. We're going to come into your squat. We're going to come back up, and we're going to pull in, right? Out, down, up, and in. Out, down, up, and in. Yep. Up and in. Great. Yep. Out, down, up, and in. Beautiful. That's great. Out, down, up, and in. Out, down, up, and in. Out, down, up, and in. 5. Out, down, up, and in. 6. Out, down, up, and in. 7. Out, down, up, and in. 8. Out, down, up, and in, 9, out, 10 to 15, Ellen, you're in control. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one here, 15.
Yay!
All right, how you doing?
Good.
You're you're pal for today.
Okay.
How did you feel about this? I know it's a little challenging, especially getting used to some of the TRX exercises.
I haven't worked on it like hardly at all, but that was good.
All right.
I can't work as well, and I need it when I'm not facing you.
Yep.
That I get all mixed up.
Yeah, it's no,
But
for
that's
sure.
okay. We'll get it.
Yep, and again, let's make sure it works for you. If we find that the TRX it's just too cumbersome to use the TRX, it's not necessary.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's a great tool if we can use it, but it's not necessary. I'd much rather you feel comfortable and confident with what you're doing.
Yeah, no, I really liked it.
Good.
So I look forward to doing it again.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. We'll
Okay.
just keep dialing it in. Now, I know we had, we said today we were going to do a private session. Do you feel comfortable and are you ready to jump in with John and Olivia starting on Friday?
I mean, I could do that. I'm sort of enjoying one-to-one.
Okay.
What do you think about, well, at the point I am, what's your opinion, or what do you think about just a class versus one-on-one?
I mean, it's a tough one, Ellen, because I get your hesitation and it's kind of uncomfortable. I can make anything work for you. I think that you're right, and I think that if by doing one-on-ones, we can make it. I think we could probably dial you in a little bit more to where you feel a little bit more comfortable and you don't feel like you're holding anybody up.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, and that being said, I can make it work. I think it's going to be a matter of your comfortability more than anything. I want you to feel comfortable doing it.
Okay.
So I don't know that I've really answered your question.
No, that's okay. Okay.
So I think that kind of it's really more a matter of how comfortable do you feel. I can make it work either way.
Okay. I don't know. I could try.
If you're enjoying the one-on-one attention and you feel a little bit more, if you feel like you need that a little bit more right now, then let's continue with the one-on-ones. If you're feeling pretty confident, then let's dive you in. But I'll leave that decision up to you. I can really make either one work.
Okay. Well, I feel like maybe another week, if you have a slot for me, I would do one-on-one, and then maybe I could jump in. Yeah. I mean, I like doing the Tai Chi with the group for sure.
Well, and maybe that will help too as you get to do. And again, Ellen, I am more than happy to do whatever. It really boils down to your comfort level. That's why I know, and I'm not making it. I'm not. If you want me to make a decision for you, I definitely can. But I want to kind of leave that up to you because it really boils down to your level of comfort. I can make either work. The good thing about doing the Tai Chi is maybe maybe another week of training, one-on-ones, and doing the Tai Chi will get you comfortable enough with Zoom and working with the group that, at Friday of next week, we can make that decision and
Okay, let's do that.
You want to do that?
Yeah, I want to do that. That'd be great.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it really just boils down to what you feel more comfortable with at this point.
Yeah. I probably feel comfortable with both. I fear I don't want to hold up the class.
I got you.
So
Sure.
that's my fear.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
how about next week, individual?
okay.
Is that good?
Got it.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah.
that means I won't join the class on Friday?
Right. Okay. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah. So so we'll work individually, and if you're okay with it, we'll keep the 11:15. Does that work for you?
on Friday?
11:15 on Friday, and then
Okay.
we'll do all next week as well. If that's what you'd like to do, we'll keep this 11:15 time.
Okay, 11:15 on what days? On
11:15 on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Does that work for you?
Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
And then maybe I can hop in on the next week after that.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. And it boils down to whatever you feel comfortable with, Ellen. Honestly, we will make it work. As long as, it's a matter of you feeling comfortable.
Okay. But I'd
Yeah.
like to try that group. So let's do one more week like this.
Okay. All right. That sounds great.
Okay,
I think that's a
great.
really good idea.
Okay, good. And so Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11:15. Gotcha.
You got it. And
Okay.
I'll see if I can schedule those in advance, and I'll send you all the links. If not, I'll make sure I'll email you before. But what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll text you just our schedule for next week.
Okay.
Including the Tai Chi, just so you have it and you can add it to your schedule.
Okay.
But I'll see you tomorrow then at 9:00.
I'll see you tomorrow at 9. Thank you so much.
Nice work, Ellen. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
See you then.
Bye, Jordan.
Bye.